So I removed these nice little plates that were on my grabber that I actually really like those. And I put a set of blue ones on because that's the material I was running at the time. In the bottom of my grabber now, I have this piece here. And what that is a magnet holder. Inside here, we have a 3-stack of these 20 millimeter by 3 millimeter magnets right there to hold this thing hopefully on my CamelBak. So we're going to test this thing, but since I don't have the finished parts yet, they're printing out right now. Just as a test, we're just going to take these and drop these in the back of the CamelBak and see if it'll work. So just for hanging it here, it looks like it works just fine. Now, some of you may be asking, well, why don't you just do that anyway and just drop them in there? Well, if you just put those pieces in there, then you're going to wear on your CamelBak every time you put this thing on there. Every time you hang it up, you're going to hit that and you're eventually going to wear into your fabric real good. So we're making 2 plates. One that goes on the inside, one on the outside, and that is going to basically hold those magnets in place and give me a hard surface to clip onto. But let's put it on and see how much trouble it is to get it in generally the right spot. Okay, so we have the CamelBak on, and grabber, obviously with little magnets on the bottom. Now, assuming that we're just walking around picking up stuff and we need to flip it around, how hard is it to get it to... Ah, that's not hard at all. You can carry it. How is it hard to disengage? Man, that's going to be nice. And it's got to... Once I get used to it, I'll be able to identify the spot a lot easier. But carrying it, as long as it doesn't come off when I bend up and down, it should be just fine. Now, the thing I have to work on, though, is how am I going to make this where I can rotate it? At the moment, I was thinking about making a loop on the bottom, but when you're carrying this thing naturally in your hand, I honestly think the easiest way to do this would be to just roll it in your fingers. And the only problem with that is that on this particular grabber, I have these nuts that stick out the side, so they kind of scratch your hand up. So I may just need to make one of these that's thicker that has insets in it, similar to what we have right here, so it's a smooth surface, so I can just take it, rotate it around, put it in place, do whatever I need to do, whatever I'm doing, and then grab it, pull it back out, be good to go. I think that might work really, really well. Anyway, work in progress.